What a dynamite season, an all-pro season from the Buffalo Bills. Stefon Diggs, how have you been, Stefon?
My God, how you doing? Thanks for having me. Always nice talking to you. How are things?
I am doing fine. I am better for talking to you. Dream season, right? Is this what you dreamt of? Is this what you thought of when you were acquired by Buffalo?
I wouldn't say I got that far in it. In the beginning of it, I was just excited to be where I was. I was excited to be around the guys where I was, like getting to know Josh. 17's a hell of a guy. That coaching staff and the players that they have are truly special. So I was really just focusing on that and that new family and that new, in that new environment, earning my keep, earning my stripes, earning my respect to my teammates. And then things kind of just fell out in front of me. Things kind of the ball just got to rolling and it got bigger and bigger and a snowball effect and good things happened.
So Josh told me when I interviewed him for the pregame show prior to the AFC Championship game that you and he are brothers, but very competitive, like that you actually compete walking down the hallway to see who can walk the fastest. Is that true? Is that really a true story?
That story is true. Actually, he caught me one time walking from the weight room, and I was like this, like, why is he walking so fast? So I sped up a little bit, and then he continued to speed up, and then he just took off. So I was like this. Obviously, there's a competition between quarterback and receiver, and it'll never stop. So
really,
it's something. Yes, this is something I'm never gonna give up. We compete on video games, who has the most kills and who carries who. It's just, I think it makes for a great relationship, though.
No, I hear you, and I asked this question with the utmost of respect, Stefon, so please understand that. Talking about walking down the hallway fastest and playing video games, what are you guys, 5? Are you guys 5 years old?
Gotta be 5 years old, and we're writing on the walls, we're getting in trouble by, we'll be joking around in the walkthrough, and then you'll have Coach Dayball come in, and he's super serious, but at the same time, he jokes sometimes. And he'll crack a joke and be like, all right, knuckleheads, get your butts back to work. And it's makes for a great environment, great work environment.
Well, we saw the Can't Touch This dance-a-thon that broke out before your first playoff game. We saw that. Was that your doing, your influence at all?
It's the team. It's the team, big guy. Like, we're not super uptight. We're about our work. We get into practice, and we work extremely hard. But while we do it, we like to have a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of good energy. I tell Coach McDermott all the time, give me some of that good positive energy. I need some, and he always got it. So it's definitely just a team that's made up of the right stuff.
Stefon Diggs here on the Rich Eisen Show. So let me just now go to the way the season ended here. The photograph of you staring at the Chiefs celebration, accepting the Lamar Hunt Trophy to win the AFC. Why did you do this? Why did you go out and do this? Look at it.
From the most, open place, I'll tell you, Rich, I was hurt. Rich, I'm a champion. I look at myself as a champion. I look at myself as a winner. And part of me felt like I let my team down. I didn't do enough. Obviously, I didn't do enough. The better team won that day, and I wanted to, not only just pay my respect in a way, but be a part of just, the better team won, give them their credit. They're a good-ass football team. They're a team that went out there and did everything they could to win that game. So it hurt me to watch it, and I felt like I needed to watch it to further, more motivation, more, fuel to the fire that when you get back there, you want a different result, but remember this feeling. And I needed to go through it. Sometimes you need to go through it to get through it to go through it, or however that saying goes.
Right, but why need? I mean, why
I've been a guy that's been built off of adversity my whole life. I went to Maryland, University of Maryland. I stayed home. I didn't get drafted early. All the reasons that had the chips on your shoulder, I got them. And, I had my slices of humble pie from God as many times as I could. Here goes another one. It's a moment where the season went so well, so many things, fairy tale story, but I didn't get all the way there. So it's something for me to look back on and be like this, why didn't you get all the way there? Could you have done things better? And embrace that moment. So as far as like a need, I felt like you need to go through those things. Like I went through a lot in my previous situation to get to where I am now. So this isn't nothing different. I've been through bigger. So just more motivation.
What did you go through in your previous situation, Stefon Diggs? Come on now.
I would just say things weren't as peachy as they are now.
Were you playing video games with your previous quarterback? And
I don't know. I think I'm just blaming it on myself. I wasn't playing enough video games with all my guys, man.
Oh, okay.
One thing I can say, if you're playing video games and you're making handshakes with your guys, you're on the right track, and I needed to do more than that. I learned though.
Okay, and so how are you a different guy now through this season than you were when you were acquired from Buffalo, Stefon?
It's different. I feel like I'm the same guy, I just feel like my surroundings are a little different. You know, I was dealing with a younger quarterback. You know, a lot of the guys that were pretty much are established or were in the league for a very long time. I was dealing with a young, charismatic, big, hard guy that want to jump over linebackers and run people over and stiff arm people. I was dealing with a quarterback that's young, and I came at a great time to grow with. So it's just, you know, all situations are different, but this one was one that it coincided and it worked well.
Stefon Diggs here on the Rich Eisen Show. Okay, how do you see Super Bowl 55, Stefon? Break it down for me.
It's tough, Rich. The last time they played it was, 27-24? I mean, I'm anticipating that usual high tempo or high octane offense of Kansas City, and then you got a Todd Bowles defense that, you know, they played a pretty good game the first time they played them. You know, they did not play a bad game. Trying to contain Tyreek Hill was one thing. He had some big plays in the first half. So you eliminate those big plays, you got a different game at least. And I say it's hard to beat a team twice. So you can obviously know who I'm going with. My favorite player is Tom. So I'm going to go with Tom, and we can see what Father Tom can do.
What do you mean he's your favorite player? What do you mean by that?
My favorite player. He exemplifies the game of football and how you supposed to approach the game, appreciate the game, and he has the passion. His passion is never mistaken for anything other than passion, not a distraction, not anything. It's coming from the quarterback position, and it trickles down. Something that, you know, I have a lot of respect for, and, you know, I respect him as a not even just a player, you know, how he approaches life. So that's my favorite guy.
So are you saying your passion was mistaken in Minnesota? Is that what you're saying? I'm just going to hit the nail right on the head there. What do you think?
I'm not saying that. It could have been. It definitely could have been, because at times it could have been a distraction, but anybody who knows me knows I want to win. And I want to win by any means. I don't care how we got to do it. And I feel like if we're not doing it the right way, we got to find a way to win. So it could have been mistaken at times 100%. But I came into this situation the same person that I was. And as I was on the sideline, I had trainers and I had coaches tell me that they never had that before. They never had that type of energy on the sideline of me going to my lineman, not only, you know, saying like, let's go, let's get ready to go. We got to be better. I demand better from y'all. We got to do better. Other than that, I don't just scold. I just be back there having their backs when they have a hell of a drive blocking, or, you know, against the Patriots, they were blocking their butts off, and I was like this. That's how you guys block. You guys did a great job, and, you know, just being that voice of your team, not just coming from a place of just I'm a receiver. I'm over here telling linemen, thank you for blocking, even if we not throwing the ball. Coming from a person of, you know, not only just leadership, just really embracing the guys that you're around, and they never got it mistaken not once.
So before I let you go then, sir, what are you doing with Old Spice?
I'm talking a little bit about their new dynasty, Old Spice Dynasty. You know, throughout this pandemic, some men might have been on the couch not using as much deodorant. So, Rich, I'm gonna send you a little package to get acclimated with. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about a little bit today. Staying ready at all times, smelling good. I'm a guy that's big on hygiene, and I like to smell good. So it's definitely something to look into. You can find it at your local Target.
Well, that's, I think, why you and I get along so well. I'm very hygienic. I'm a very hygienic person. But I'm also somebody that is not ashamed to accept free stuff. So
there we go.
Okay, so you understand that we're kind of lockstep like that. Old Spice Dynasty, again, available at Target, and one of the best targets in all of football, Stefon Diggs. So Super Bowl 56 out here in L.A. You know, what do you think? Do I see you up the road here?
Do we get to spend some time in person? You got to tell me.
Please.
Hopefully, I don't see you. I don't have any time to have this conversation because we're hard working at practice.
No, I understand that, but you'd still find time for me, though, right, Stefon?
Yeah, that's what friends do. That's what they say. That's what they
Just want to make sure about that. All right. And, you know, interestingly enough, you know who's playing in SoFi this weekend is your friend Steve Harvey from Family Feud.
Yes, dear friend. Family Feud. I don't know if you caught that episode I was on.
Oh, I did, Stefon. Leave it blank. Leave it blank.
Don't catch it again, all right? Don't show people that, all right?
Oh, no, it's okay. No, Bruce Smith one-upped you from the Buffalo Bills on that front.
I gotta see it.
Oh, go Google Bruce Smith Family Feud as soon as you hang up from me, and understand you are no longer in the leader in the clubhouse as a Buffalo Bill in terms of moments with Steve Harvey. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, I got you.
Take care of yourself, Stefon. You be well.
Thanks, Rich.
You got it. That's Stefon Diggs, the one and only. That's Stefon Diggs with an F, in case you don't know, on Twitter and Instagram. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.